My name is Mahmoud Rashid. Here I would like to explain what is my contribution in this project. Actually, we did deploy the web application. We have choose the Azure in Azure cloud platform. So we did deploy this application using the WordPress. So here I would like to explain step by step what kind of the security I did implement on an application level to secure this application. So these are the security policies and procedure I did implemented on a application level to protect and secure this application from the intruders. So in a global settings, I did configure the notification. So when any intruders try to penetrate on this application, so he will generate the notification. That notification will send to the appropriate email address which is given in a configuration. So I did define here the user groups. So we are the two group members. So we have on our accounts. So from where we can access that application is a 404 detection. Actually, when any intruder try to attack on this application, so according to the call of the security policies and procedure, he will be denied he will be denied to access that application. So he will get the message. So away mode. So when any intruder, any user recursively uh, try to penetrate or are giving the wrong username or password, so that will be placed in away mode. So ban users. So any user is demolishing our security policies and procedure, he will ban from our web application. So data backup, I have configured that data backup through the web through the email address. So actually we have the two options down there. So actually I select the email address, so where straight away my application data will be backup uh, as per schedule, so which I have configured in a configuration. So file changes, if anybody will come up and try to change any files on our web application, so we will get the notification. So file permission only the specific files that we as configured be uploaded on our web application. So all this stuff I will explain in my configuration. So just it's a quick overview what I did. So network brute force protection. So password requirement, I have configured the SSL as well and the system tweaks. So now I'm going to show my Azure account, so where I did deploy that application through the WordPress. So that's our dashboard. So now I'm going through the URL. So that's our application. That's a simple application. So on that we did I did uh, my level best to implement the security policies and procedure on application level. So that is my contribution I did in this project. So this is my application. So on application level, so as I deploy this application on a WordPress, so I'm using the iTheme security to implement the application level security on that application. So first of all, I would like to explain the security checks which I did on that application, we can ban the user data, take a backup, and local brute force protection, network brute force protection, strong password, and WordPress to tweak. So actually, what I did, so that actually this is the WordPress account from where I select the security features here. So through the flows, I did apply and the security policies and procedure on that. So after clicking, when we have installed the iThemes security tools on our web application, so that will give the different option, so through which you can configure the I did configure my application. So through the flow, so there are the number of the options in iThemes security tools, so which is reasonably um secure the application. So first of all, I have to check what kind of the security feature I can configure here. So that are the banned user, database backup, local brute force, network brute force, strong password. So I'm going to explain step by step. So first of all, I configure the global policies. So here the built-in feature which is available when any intruders try to penetrate globally on your application. So and when he will try to penetrate an application, so you will get the host log out message. Here you can display any message. Here I said that just when you will try to penetrate or try to do any malicious activity, so you will get the error message. So if or if any intruder will try to log in, um, unauthorized attempt to log in on that particular site, so you will be logged, or you will be get the logged out message. Here I have set the threshold of the lockout. Like suppose if anybody will attempt to three times, so he will be locked out for the 7 days. So within within 5 15 minutes, so within 15 minutes he did he did lock out. If he lock out for the 7 times, 3 times, so he will lock out from the 7 days. So actually here I have add my IP address on a authorized host list. Like suppose if I am the admin of that I'm the admin of that application, I have add that my IP address to the whitelist. So maybe for the security reason, maybe maybe if I did a wrong attempt, so my IP address gonna be locked from here. So here we can scan the security. We can do the security scans. So if anybody and any IP address which is detected, so that could be the ban from that website. So all the notification will be generated on a given email address. So here I have given my student email address. Like suppose if any intruder try to penetrate or try to hack or try to inject any malicious file in our application, so I will get notification through my college ID. So backup and the backup that is the subject in my application. I set up the backup. I have select the option that backup will be restored on my email address. I mean the given email address, the backup will be taken on. So that backup I have selected the daily basis. So WordPress. So daily security digest, so daily schedule. So if there is anything gonna be happen on a website, so any malicious user or any user which is trying to attempt our website but is not gonna go through, so that will be included in the security digest. I will get that alert from daily basis. So actually we have the different options, weekly or daily basis. So he will generate me the report of my application if there is anything is going wrong with the application. So as we are the two group members here in this group, so I have defined here that here I have defined the two group members and a 404 detection. Like suppose if anybody try to penetrate uh, in our website, so as we have put the different file extension that will be allow only our website, or if he does any malicious thing, uh, inject any malicious file, or he is trying to attack, he is trying to do the brute force attack, and recursively he is using the wrong username and password, so that he will get the 404 message and will be banned. If anybody will be maximum 20 time, if you get the if he does that attempt 20 times, so you will get the message. You get the permanent. You will get the error message. So and he will be permanently banned from the website. So number of the log before the permanent ban. So that I have set as 3. Then a whole long logout will be the remember for the ban if 7 minutes. So these are the different options. So in case of the user going to be log out, so what kind of a message he will receive it. So that I can change it, but I write it here as the error message. So in the 404 file folder, ignore the list of that files. So if anybody will try to inject all these files, so it will be get 404 error. So and he will not mind if there any file like a gifs.css file tab list are below recorded 404 error, but not lead to the logout. uh, and these were the all setting about the 404 detection. So in a way mode, like suppose I'm using my dash 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, so I can set here uh, like my I will be available this time to this time. Like here I have start like I can use only 4 to 5. So if any intruder try to attempt our admin login, so actually our website our site will not be available at that time. I mean, like he going to attempt on my admin admin user, so only that site will be available on that particular time. So we can set the time and duration. So if only and only the dash will be available at that particular time slots. So there will be the list of the user. So here the feature that can ban the host user agents from the site without having any manage or configuring your survey or any IP addresses. Actually, sometimes there is some IP addresses which is included in a blacklist. So here we can easily add that black user IP addresses here. So if anybody try to attempt from the black listed, so he will be straight away banned from the website. So backup, database backup. So that backup will be take place through the email. So actually we have the different option here. See, we can save it locally, but I have select the email. Um, so uh, that backup will be stored in a zip file because it is easy to retrieve. So it's another feature that is a file detection. So if any malicious file, so like the PHP or any .md or .html. So that if anybody would try to change that file credential, so that will be error message will be and notification will be received on a given email address. So file change detection message will be found on a email address. So it's another security policy which I has been configured is that's a file permission. So only uh, the file which is permitted like HTML file we can upload. So that's the only file we can upload our website. Actually we set the credential of the file, like suppose any intruder try to inject or try to attack SQL injection, try to inject any SQL injection, so that will not be permitted. So local brute force attack. So actually that utility time and wanted to unlimited number of the password combination and get into your side. Uh, actually the what here gonna be happen, like suppose you are giving 5 times uh, uh, that will give you the privilege to the user. Maximum he can enter 5 times username and password. Otherwise, according to the policy, if he 5 times he will give the wrong username or password, he will be banned according to the policies, because that application is totally secure from the local brute force attack. So after 5 attempts, the user will be blocked. So do you think also as defined network brute force, if only had the unlimited time to want to try the unlimited number of the password combination to get on the site, so eventually he would like to write. So means he will be gonna be blocked from the site. So local brute force attack question look only the attempt to access the site and ban user for the local outrole specifically locally. So what in the network that will be block your IP address. If any IP address from the remote side is trying to attempt or penetrate on a website, or he is getting failed, so according to the security policy and procedure, that IP address will be the block. So we are encouraging the user for the strong password. So here we app select the user group. So maximum, so we have the 3 user, we have selected 6. Like suppose if anybody uh, try to enter his password, so he will give the option, so your password is weak, so minimum your password should be the 3 letters. So we can add is the upper lower cases. So here we have enabled the SSL. SSL is a very important feature for the site. It is protect the user accounts from being compromised. So actually uh, that's network sniffing, prevent user network sniffing, and could be speed up the performance as well of your site depending on the server configuration, and could improve your side thing. So that's feature I did apply here. I did configure here. So my last feature is a system tweaks. So these are the advanced settings that may be utilized to further strengthen the security of the world-class site. So note this setting advanced because by block common form of the attack, but can also block the legitimate plugin and theme really to same the techniques when the activating the settings below the recommendation. So actually, what's gonna be happen? So there's a different files that that only allowed, like suppose anybody try to inject a PHP file, so try to upload the PHP file, so that could be the malicious file, so that will not be allowed on application, because that that could be the that could be in the SQL injection from where the user can penetrate the malicious data on our application. So that was my contribution, um, and all these features I did deploy uh, on web on application level security. So that is my contribution, and just I would like to ask my group member. So I hope he will be explaining, he will add his contribution. So thank you very much.